Okay, here we are again, and I think it's Wednesday morning. Everybody's all raring to go here. I actually had the food almost a little too hot this morning. I'm just letting it cool just a little so nobody burns their mouth on it. Losing my voice this morning for some reason. Anyway, here we are, and this morning we have a new addition to our sold batch. So, this is little BJ. She's going to Linda, and I think it's Brian. And she's going to go to the north of Manitoba, above on the lake. This is Maggie. This is Kona. Where are we now? There's Zora by the wall. Zora. Next to her there's Scout. So the only one we have left waiting is this little one just ran across here. She's now at the door. Now today I've opened up the door for them. If they want to go out after Mom, I'm going to let them go out, but I'll put a blockage on the other side so they can only go out into the first pen. They can't get lost in the yard anywhere until they learn their way back. That'll give them a little extra space today. It's not windy. It's actually quite a nice sunny day out there, but unfortunately their kennel area is in the shade a little because we need it in the shade for the summer. Not so good in the winter, but we need it out of the wind, and that's the only place we have out of the wind that works right in our yard. So I'm going to put their dish down now. It should be cool enough. I'm just going to stick my finger in. Yeah, cool enough now for them. Put my glove back on. Now, back to your spot. Back, back, back. Get back. Get back. Lie down. Get over there. Back. 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 Nell, back. BJ, back. On your spot. Back. And here we go. The race is on. Here, guys. Here we go. Maggie, pay attention. The dish there. You too, Zora. What are you doing? Okay. For Linda's benefit here, what we do here is we put everybody around the bowl. Get back now. Put everybody around the bowl, and we teach them not to put their feet in the bowl. We make sure that there's more than enough so that puppies never walk away from the table hungry. This stops them from having food aggression issues when they're older. Always make sure you put down a little bit more than what they would normally eat, so there's a little bit there when they walk away. Some dogs you have to pick up the food afterwards and take it away entirely. Some will overeat, most won't, but just kind of watch. And right after they eat, they will go as far away as they can possible to go do their business. So to get the positive benefit out of training, if you can take your pup right away after they eat outside. So have yourself prepared, ready, dressed, whatever, for the weather. And these pups will go outside. If you never start to have them go inside, they will automatically go outside because they are cold tolerant. They've been brought up outside. And I'm wearing ski pants every day. And it is snowy out there. They are outside in their properly insulated kennel. But this is just an unheated building that we're in. Scout, get your foot up. Unheated building that we're in, so they are tolerant. They've got lots of fat on their bodies. They're quite warm for themselves. They're not going to die or anything out here, although we wouldn't leave a pup here by itself with a mom or something or other pups together. They have a well-insulated kennel. It's got 2-inch insulation, straw in the bottom. You use straw rather than blankets, because that way if they're wet when they come in, the straw will absorb the moisture and also dry out faster. If you use a blanket, the moisture goes into the blanket and then just freezes. So that's why you use straw in a kennel for outdoors. So it is a good idea if you're going to have your pup out by itself at all, that it has some access. And it's a good idea actually to have a place for your pup to be out on a rope. And we use just a long line. You can pick up one at the dollar store quite easily and put a clasp on the end, tie it to your doorstep, so that you can put them out on the doorstep, let them have just some free time out there to to stretch their legs and play a little bit. We put BJ out there all the time. The reason for the rope is their protection. Something doesn't lure them away, chase them away, scare them so that they can't get back to their own door. So that's the reason for the rope. Here we have the rope for BJ's protection so that nobody can claim that she ran after them or anything like that if she happens to decide to go to somebody. Which our dogs don't chase bikes, they don't chase cars, they don't chase people. But that is part of the training. If they start the first time they're doing something, you must stop it now. With a border collie, you have less than 3 tries. By the 3rd time that they've done an action, they are stuck with that action. Okay, so this pup here that's by the door trying to do her business now, that is the female pup that is available now. As of, where are we, February 5th, 6th? I guess we're 6th? 6th or 7th, somewhere in there. Anyway, it's Wednesday. And that is the one pup that is available at this time. It's a female. And she's a very nice little pup. No reason why she is left other than I didn't put an advertisement up any earlier. Okay, most of these were pre-sold, so they were sold months before the pups were actually born. I didn't expect quite such a big litter, and we kind of were given a positive run this time with lots of little females, which is nice because usually we get a lot of males and people all wanting females at the time. So the best idea is to give them a spot to go at when they're done eating. You take them to the spot you want them to go, and then they will do their business there and clean it up right away afterwards. You'll see I'm just going to throw a newspaper down on top right now for now, so because I can't clean while I'm holding the camera and get there easily. So you don't have to watch me clean up too. I'm just going to throw a paper over top of it till I can attend to it. No, don't walk on it. There you go, honey. And if you just clean up every time behind them, it's the easiest. I carry those little bags in my pocket all the time, or when I have the 3 dogs here, I just carry if it's in the yard, I carry a dustpan and a little garden hoe like this. One of these works wonderful. You can always get it cleaned up with that. And I just keep an old dog food bag to put the remainders in. Oh, watch out, I don't want to step on you. There you go. Okay, and you're going to go to one spot that there's no paper on the floor. Here. So, I gave them this morning what they were fed is a mixture. I soaked the dog food. This is the Purina Pro Plan lamb and rice, just the regular Pro Plan lamb and rice. I mixed that with milk, and then I soaked that for an hour or so that way, so the milk is all soaked in. And then I put it in a hot dish because we're feeding outside. You wouldn't have to do this for inside. Just to heat it up a little bit. I put it, see, that's how fast they're going in today. They were already out playing earlier. Sorry, I didn't catch that today because we were busy doing stuff outside. Okay, no walking in the poo, guys. Let me get the paper down. There you go. So, oh, you can go in Mom's bed. Hey? They quite like being in Mom's bed too. Mom will sleep away from the pups once they get to be about 2 weeks old. She moves off from them. Most people figure that the mom's always there, but actually Mom's there very little of the time. And she will talk to them and whatnot, but mostly at this stage she just kind of feeds them and walks away. She'll clean up behind them somewhat, but the bulk of her time is spent as humanly possible as far away. Did you and Meg? You getting done there, Scout? You're having issues. You keep backing up. So there's Blue BJ and Kona. And Scout trying to do his business. Okay. Nope. There you go. Okay. Ah, you got it now. Good job. I've got one paper in two spots. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a catch-22 here. I'm trying to walk in here without stepping on anybody. I'm trying very hard not to step in anything as well. But I find the newspaper on the floor is so much easier. I've got cardboard underneath it between the floor and the between the floor and the newspaper, and that works quite well because then I can just roll all the newspaper up and put a new layer down. What are you doing, Kona? You chewing up Mommy's bed? Yeah, you chewing up Mommy's bed. I really have to get that other. In the middle of washing, there's a cover that's green that I sewed that goes with that bed. I actually sewed that one up myself out of bits and pieces. It's actually an old set of curtains. They're just about completely disembodied by now. There's not much thread left to them. But it works well for her, and I can throw it in the crap trash when we're done and give her a new bed. What, you want in? There you go, baby. There, BJ. Off you go. Beat out. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. BJ, out. So there we go. Inside, this is what we have inside. They're nice and warm in here. And I have put a cloth in here now. They are good enough that they're not peeing and pooing in this. This is all dry and clean underneath. You see the bottom is dry. I had washed it up the other day and taken the straw out, put the cloth in because they had learned already not to pee in the bed. They might do a little bit out here. Some of that is wet just from the bottom of Mom as she comes in from playing. Sometimes there's snow and stuff on her feet. But they're quite warm in here. They're all happy, curled up and together in there when they are sleeping. And you can see they put quite a bit of frost off. That exhales through the top. And the bottom is dry. And these guys are really having a time with Mom's bed. Eh? So in a minute, I'm going to pick this dish up. Well, how come you're standing in the dish, honey? Get your feet out of the dish. That's why your feet hurt afterwards. You don't want to be standing in the dish. And your feet get wet and cold. Yeah, so there we go. Eh? That's our new little BJ. There, Linda. That is your new puppy. Eh? Good to talk to Mom? You going to talk to Mom? Hey, Maggie. Maggie. What you doing? Hey, are you being cute? You being cute, Maggie? Maggie, are you being cute? Yeah? You being cute? Kona's just trying to rip the bed apart. Yeah? And the back one, I believe, is the one that's still available. Hey, guys! What's going on out there? Let's go. No, I think that's Scout back there. In your kennel, B. In your kennel. Kennel. B. Kennel. There. I don't know what the issue is out there. There you are. Okay, well, we're at 13, so I have to turn it off because I think I'm stuck at 15 minutes to be able to upload. So there we are.